Hello, here I am. Rare daytime appearance in the work week from Mr. Necron. Alright, let's get this show started. Let's do a proper intro here. Do 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 do.
What is light without dark?
There I am. Alright, I've been off since yesterday. Took a little mini vacation. Need to burn up some work hours. So that's what I did. Whoa, damn, we got a lot of people already. I guess this is what happens when you actually announce a show before, what's up, Mike G? Adam. Lord of Annihilation and Barbaric War, come on. Zachary, what's going on? James, what's going on? What else? Fucking Bob. What's up, Bob? Trying to get through y'all's comments. Floyd, what's up, Deadshot? Good to see you, bro. This is going to be my Total Nihilism playlist show. It's going to be Rowdies. What's up, fucking Bloodstone? Dun, dun, dun. Yes, sir. What's up, Jake? You got lunch? Cool. Where's Frazier? I know Frazier's off today, that little rascal. What's he up to? Alright, what? Hey, tomorrow's fucking... I just saw you. Where you at? Shred? I can't watch, but I'll share this motherfucker out. Have a great day. Thanks for anyone who shares out the show, too. That's fucking appreciated. Tomorrow, though, check out fucking Shredbeard's channel. Him and Mike Violate, Mike V. There's going to be up at Dead by Dong. Dead by Dong? I did a Fraser and I fucking love it. Dead by Dog. Dead by Dong. Dead by Dong. Got Mike V up at the warehouse or something, right? Are you going to pretend like you're working? Yeah, I'm doing some texting from... There he is. We knew you'd be here, Frazier. What's up, buddy? Dead by Dong. I know. It's always better when it's not planned, right? Just fucking... Woo! Hey, man, you going to Dead by Dong? No. Not at all. Dead by Dog? Yeah, Dead by Dong? No. Anyway, that just threw me off, man. A possible warehouse tour is J Dog going to be with him giving the tour? That'd be fucking fantastic. We could tell Mike what CDs to buy so he won't be well, he's not a poser anymore because he got 7 churches. J Dong, fucking Chaos Goat. You gonna do any fishing today, dude? Who the fuck would hate fucking backs? Fucking people are stupid. Fucking rule, dude. Dead by Dong. Shit, all type of crazy messages coming through. But anyway, don't believe the news. Don't believe anyone who wants us to fucking jump off to go to fucking war for a country who bombs another country then cries, "Oh, we're being attacked." That's insane. You know what? Like, your parents used to tell you, you made your bed, now you fucking lie in it. Big brother can't always come in and whoop ass for you. What's up, Baphomet? I'm fucking twisting tongues today. Baphometic fanny packer. Top of the morning to your Necron chat. Coffee and witching hour. Yeah, that's right. It's early over there. What time is it? It is 10:50 on the West Coast. Hater T-Bone. T-Bone got the burner account. He's hating on you, dude. Nobody cares about it, Ginger hate. Yeah, that's on the bottom of the hate scale right there. Oh, he's a psycho? Yeah, just block his ass, dude. Fucking deal with that. Like, almost everyone's a mod, right? In your chat. Fucking, Max. J-Dog. Yeah, well, anyway, watch Shredbeard tomorrow at noon Central Time. So, figure out your time zones. But, yeah, he's going to have Mike V with a possible warehouse tour of the Hell's Headbanger Warehouse. Yeah, we're highly impressed. Yes, poor Ginger's got it so bad. Never. You cannot be at work. We know why, because you got the holiday on. It's Juneteenth. Frazier does not work on Juneteenth. He stands in solidarity. Good for Frazier. That's a very nice gesture of you, Frazier. Every one of you who showed up is still a mod. Fuck yeah. I pulled the wrench on a couple of people. I said, you know what? You lost your wrench privileges. What's up, Nick? What's going on? Today I am on. What are you on, Frazier? Tell us, what are you on? Methamphetamines? Chocolate? We gotta know. These are important questions that must be answered to the witching hour viewership. Alright, let's get into our jams. So Shredbeard tomorrow. Also tomorrow. Wait, shit, man. Let's just do this now while, everybody's still watching. Get a little update. Texas is a busy month for shows, man. Let me tell you. You got Destroying Texas Fest. We got, let me show you, man. Let me find my little thingamajigs here. We got this going on in Houston tomorrow. Lord Humongous, Wolf Skull, Mordant Red, Infuriator at the Black Magic Social Club. 21 and older. Can't bring your little underage girlfriends, guys. Sorry. And then in San Antonio, let me find it, sir. The next night, the tour, dates, whatever you want to call it, hit San Antonio. Lord Humongous, Mordant Red, Infuriator, Spectral Omen, and Chaotic N, who's also on the bill at the O'Death Cafe Saturday night in San Antonio. Tomorrow night in San Antonio, we got Jake's band, Spear Siege, and a bunch of other bands playing. Jake, see, you send your flyer for your show, I'll fucking put it up. If you don't, oh well. Oh, and if you go to those Lord Humongous Mordant Red gigs, a special split cassette is going to be just available at those shows only, so check that shit out. And then we got coming up in July in San Antonio, Absu. Pious Leave is on the bill. Check that out. Probably be the only the last show of the summer for my band if we unless something fantastical comes up or something. But other than that, we'll be playing that along with the Black Mariah and Antisma and Black Jackal. Pretty good fucking lineup for that show as well. So good shit's going on. More shit to announce. Hell yeah. Hope maybe are you gonna stick around in San Antonio, Jake, to see the Mordant Red Lord Humongous show? You're wearing your imprecation shirt I got from DTF. There you go. Yeah, DTF in Houston. Jeez. And just announced too, Insecticide. I think they're playing the Valley in San Antonio in late July. I'll get flyers up for those as we get closer. Oh, and we will have Insecticide on the show to promote about a week or so before the show. So be on the lookout for that. Sherman and the crew. Yes, sir. All right, now I think I'm done. Who's off today? Who is off today? Say if you're in the chat. Let me know if you're off today. Are you being oppressed? Travis. What's up, dude? She's not underage. She's 17. Stupid. We know the king's off. I'm working like a slave. Bloodstone. Travis is off. Me, but not because of Juneteenth. Yeah, my company didn't give me Juneteenth off. I just had started losing hours because once you hit that accrue point, you don't accrue anymore. And I'm like, hell nah. I'm not working for free. Baphomet's off. Fuck yeah. My cat's looking at me like, who the fuck are you talking to? I guess Justice does take days off. Oh. Because, okay. We know. I think everybody in the chat knows what you do, bro. So that's cool. All right. 30 minutes left on the clock for you. All right. Let's get in some music now. That's enough of me blabbermouth in here. You hear that? Someone wants some food. You just ate. Well, you know what the next jam's gonna be. So anyway, maybe you don't. All right, dude, I'm looking for it. Corporophagus halitosis. Let's see if I can find it on your Bandcamp here. Lots of shit you guys release. Interesting. Of course, you know. Let's see. Looking through it, dude. Lots of stuff here. Well, obviously, if it's new, it's not on that one. Let's see. Poop breath, basically. I know this is some true fucking grind right here. Gore grind. Let's see. Is it on this demo? Let's see. No. What am I missing? I'm on music. Here it is. Corpus. Found it. Alright, it's the fucking first one. Pay attention. Alright, so let's jam this out. How you say Ubruxen? Abruxen? I have no idea. Let us know. This is from our Canadian viewer. We're going to check it out right now. Here we go. All right, there you go. Ubroxen from Canada, Death Grind. He was just a viewer, a chatter, whatever you want to call him. What the hell do we call people in the chat? Chatters? That's his band, so we played it. That's how it goes sometimes. Yeah, I know Francisco ain't gonna like that. I don't usually listen to that stuff either, but you know what? I've come to understand not everybody likes what I like. It's a part of growing up. But anyway, cool, dude. Good luck with your release. And there you go. If y'all like it, check it out. Go order it or do something. All right. Now we're going to play Omega Vortex. And Feeding Upon the Blackness from the Split. Oh, no. the Paranormal Violence cassette released, part of the split too. Anyway, I'm rambling. Let's check this. Power Rangers. The gay ranger, the pink one, right? Dun 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 dun. Ah, trick question. They all wore. Got us. Now, I did steal a couple cassettes, but didn't have the nerves to steal to be do it all the time. So I chickened out later on. Hey, Megs, what's up? Good to see you. So in my mind, I said, well, you know what? I'm still gonna buy stuff. I would just change the prices. So I would just peel off the price of one thing that was cheaper and put it on there, and then buy it. And said, at least I paid for it, buddy. I paid something. I cleared my conscience that way. So I gave them money. I gave them fair market value in my mind of what I thought these things were. Nowadays you can't do that with it. Fucking what is it? Barcodes and all that. Back then it just used to be a price gun. And they have to punch in $3.99 or whatever. Fucking good old days. I imagine me with the frozen pizza down my shirt and pants. I had to have a girl with me walk in front of me just to be sure I wasn't unnoticed. Hey, you gotta eat. And pizza, why not? I only stole pins, razor batteries, and 17 and living alone. Remember you living alone, JD? Just couldn't take it at home? Sorry, that's a little too personal. Oh, is it really? Uh-oh, Francisco going with the I steal souls. Costco. I can't believe Costco got a fucking hater. It's Frazier. He's mad your channel's doing good. He's like, how Costco get a channel so fast and all these subs? I'm gonna complain about this. Do. Frazier's like, fuck Costco. Nah, it probably is really T-Bone. T-Bone's like, why is Costco having all the fun? I'm the T-Bone, damn it. My name's T-Bone. A cool fucking name. That sounds like something a poser would say. I don't even know. Do. All right, let's get back to some jams. Who's next? Oh, shit. All right, now we got some true chaos here. Check this out. Dun 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 dun. Levi Leviathan has arrived to the show, and he's like, "Who's this damn princess I hear about all the time? What? Why is she so popular? She's that poser's cat or something." He's like, "What about me? No one protested me." Ow, Mr. Levi. He's like not liking this at all, probably. Mr. Levi. All right, buddy, get down. Let's not tear out all the wires. Urgh. He'll be in here fucking knocking out wires. Well, it's a couple of times he's knocked out my iPod line. He don't care. He's like, fuck off. Mr. Levi. Let him pick the next song. Yeah, he might shut the whole fucking stream down. Mr. Levi. So take that, Fraser. Levi says, "What about me, buddy?" King. Oh, speaking of King, are you still there? How you feel about everybody protesting against you last Saturday? You're supposed to have your big celebration and everything went to shit. Your protest got more news. Were you mad? Oh, from GBK. God, these fucking people, dude. There's bigger problems in the world than Graham Blyle's Key playing a show. I just the astonishment of the amount of effort it goes into, because you don't like a band's politics, to go through that when there's way bigger things you could be out fucking dealing with than this band thinks about stuff I don't like. Grow up, man. Thank you, Dave. He's a cool little fella. Pesky. He's a pesky Pete sometime. Dimmu Burger, no shit. Yeah, I mean, whatever, but I just, when it comes like the thing, well, I'm gonna protest a movie or a band, I'm like, man, you fucking got your fucking principles all fucked up. Well, not yet, but I'm sure someone's gonna cry about it. Francisco thinks there will be problems. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping everything goes as planned. A SWAT team. Yes. Kaz is going to overthrow everything and run the country his way. Damn, Kaz. You just got so much power, bro. Your songs tearing the world apart. I think I got some fucking, no, not Graham Blyle's Key on the playlist, but some other shit. We'll see. All right, Levi. Who you think's next? He says Marduk. Well, let's see if he's right. He might be wrong. He's wrong. Yeah, those guys get some trouble too when they go out on the road. It seems. Anyway, that was how you say it? Nicoblaccolitz. Nicoblaccolitz. Esoteric fascism. They got some of that going on in the world too. Uh huh. All right. Tomorrow. Yeah. Punks likes it. That's always a good sign. Shredbeard and Mike V live from Dead by Dog, not Dong. But either way, we're the Martian man. Yeah, I think he wants to go live on Mars and like later planet Earth. Whatever. Anyway, let's get back into some music. Oh no, tomorrow, J Dog. J Dog. God fucking damn it. Maybe J Dog will be on it, but Shredbeard live with Mike V from maybe the Hell's Headbangers Warehouse. Maybe getting a tour. We'll see what happens. J Dog said Mike V might be interviewing Attic. Now that's going to be good. Some Europeans being questioned by Mike V. They will. I don't understand. What is he saying? You saw him live pretty now. They play Houston, right? Fuck yeah. Yeah, that's like this primal fucking noise, man. Yeah, that'll be fucking great. J Dong, Dead by Dong, Dead by Dong, Dead by Dong. All right. This shit's going down, what, Saturday? Hopefully it's, in all seriousness, I hope it's success for him, because fucking putting on fest and shows is a motherfucker. Just out to the people who do it. Especially on like an underground level. And I'm not talking about, Cannibal Corpse and, the big fucking things they go out and do. I'm talking about underground fucking shows and fests like, Carlos, what Francisco did, and what John Brokenboard does here in town, and John Langston and all those guys trying to keep shows going. I'm talking locally at those two. The local band, I saw that. He had to do a video. You trying to tease us with regurgitation. Typical local band canceled. I was only going to go for ETD. Maybe next year. Who knows? Dead by Dong 2 with ETD. You never know. Better have Hexea on there too, J-Dog. Those boys are on your label. And gal. People. I say people now, right? Don't want to get everybody all mad at me. Why are you assuming gender? I don't know. Next.
Are you a homo?
So that band right there, Malicious. I asked their label, hey, would you think they'd be interested in coming on the show? He goes, I would hope so, and he gave me their email address. And I emailed them. Ghosted. Did not even respond. I just, I don't know. Francisco probably knows this too. It's just weird. Like, you would think, like, why would a super, like, Black Death band be scared of coming on a fucking podcast. Maybe there's more to it than that. I don't know, but I was just like, gay chicks with licks. Sounds like pentagram. What sounds like pentagram? That video was gay as hell too. What are you talking about? Those two were pounding each other's cakes like a fat guy at a bakery. That's my joke of the day. Dad joke of the day. Yeah, so yeah, they fucking no response. Really like their 2 releases so far too. But that's how it goes in the underground. Well, okay, I'm gonna read this. Especially after looking into it, and it's the dude from his. Oh, hot. Pentagram Chile. Yeah, well, it's from the movie there. Early Thornspawn. I don't know what you're talking about, but alrighty then. Let's see who's next here. Levi, you said it was going to be Marduk. It hasn't been Marduk in a while. Where'd you go? Oh, he's left. He's like, fuck this guy. I'm out of here. All right, great. What's next? I thought Marduk.
Let's go!
Yeah, fuck yeah, that Death Worship rules. Fucking shit heavy. I got a Marduk shirt. Panzer Division. The re-released version. With a real German Panzer on it, you know, because that kind of makes sense. To put a German Panzer on a Panzer Division album. I was born with a vagina and I'm middle-aged. Well, thanks for letting us know such information. We appreciate it. What next? Oh, you know, I want to show something fucking Fraser sent me, man. It was funny. Fucking Fraser. He actually made a good one. I want you guys to be the judge, but I gotta find it real quick. Mr. fucking Dawson busting jokes on me. You did a good one. Hold on. It's gonna take a minute because I got so many programs running. It's like I'm going as fast as I can. If you're watching last night, Joaba on Twitch, Fraser was talking about all his science stuff. I don't know why he thought I was saying anything about him, but regardless, he made a good joke. Let me get this shit set up for you guys. Alright, let me show it. He goes, Carl, buddy, get it straight. The king is always right, or else you're in for a royal headache. Get it? A royal headache from the king? Fucking Fraser. Come on. A royal headache from the king? He came up with that all by himself. Fuck yeah. I love when fucking Fraser has a good one. It's fucking the best thing in the world. Like when he got him. Would he call Andy a wimp or something because he was vegan? Fucking Fraser, dude. See, he had a good one, right? A royal headache. Way to go, Fraser. Way to go. That's right. New people in the chat, be nice. Hells them. Hells them hells. Hells and hells. All right. Some more jams now. Who's fucking next? Gotta get through this shit. Oh, classic. Down, 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 down. Fuck yeah, agoraphobia. Poltergeist entrapment. Get that comp. Vile beast of abomination if you can. Good luck. All right. StreamYard. No, we're gonna go to YouTube. This might cause everyone to run out here screaming, but I don't care. This is good stuff. Come on, Slowpoke. Nope, don't want to see a video. Just shut up. Anna. Down, down. Whoa. What the fuck you doing? Just go to YouTube. Not play videos. Y'all see Ted Cruz get fucking destroyed? I'm not a big Tucker Carlson fan, but holy shit. If you want a good laugh, watch that shit, dude. He got Ted Cruz, Mr. Smarty guy. Woo! He got destroyed. Alright, here's this. Let me see if I can find it. Yes. Okay, so Missing Echoes is a band from San Antonio. And it features my longtime friend, Tony Boner Guerrera. I've known this dude since high school. He's a cool fucking dude. He used to do his show on KSYM, played a lot of metal and hardcore, but this is not that. But he likes alternative rock and everything, you know, all that type of stuff. He's also blind as a bat, so that was funny. So let's see. He was telling me he didn't even realize he had gray hair. That's how blind he is till he saw the video. Poor guy. Anyway, this is not normal witching hour stuff, but we're gonna play it because you guys wanted to see it again. Here we go, Bone. Missing Echoes. The song's called Nova. Here we go. The Grimtone. Yeah. What was this show? The Grimtone was his name. God damn. I want to say Merciless Onslaught. No. The Cone Audio Onslaught. Yeah, dude. This is him. He's on bass in the Missing Echoes, bro. So, let's see. Here we go. This one's for fucking Boner. Boner. I wish Fruit was watching. He fucking loved this shit. Alright, enjoy.
There's no one like her. I've got to go find her, see her again. She's got a creative mind and a personality that I wish was mine. Freestyling like the wind. Yeah, she's just better at everything. 'Cause she's so Nova. This too. Then we could fly away and see the world from the moon. And it'd be so Nova.
Do do. Nah, man. There we go. There. That's better. Yeah, so there you go. That's my buddy Bone, Tony, on bass. Boy's mind is a black bat. Hey, you know what? Fucking, he was out at the fucking show last weekend. He fucking went. What about, he's blind and he still managed to get out there. What about you people who ain't blind, perfectly normal, didn't go because you wanted to stay home and eat a cheeseburger? What about you? So, shout out to fucking Tone for going out to the show. His band is called Missing Echoes, and they play around here and there. So, and he went out to the fucking Hod, ETD, Hexea, Pius Levis, and Cutthroat show, and he's blind. Yeah, dude, he was out there. He was sitting at the table, the one with me, Lincoln Fruit, most of the night. He was just sitting there chilling by the merch. That's fucking Bone. Next time, go up and say what's up. He always gets a kick if anyone remembers Audio Onslaught. Yeah, remember when I would go in there and he would get all nervous because he's like, "Oh, well, make sure it doesn't have any cuss words or anything." I'm like, don't worry about it. Just play it. And it's all destroy the fucking world. He's, oh man, you told me. I was like, oops. Yeah. All right. Next jam is back to normal programming here on the Witching Hour. Who's next? Uh-oh, speaking of war. Hell yeah, man. Divine Eve is a totally underrated Texas band. They really need to have more people know about them. Been around fucking forever. forever. And this killer, all the releases are good. Yes, they're from the Dallas area. Michael Slavin, what's up, dude? I don't know if you see this, but hell yeah, always fucking killer. Good band. You know, there's another show going on in Texas this weekend too. God damn, it just don't stop. Look at this. Get that out of the way. Fucking Necroblade in the fucking valley at the Hop Shop Saturday. I know, was that Friday, right? The 20th? Fucking awesome, dude. Plus local support. Go, if you're in the valley, go check out Necroblade, man. That's another band from the Houston area that fucking rules. So check it out. All right. What'd you say, Jake? Michael Slavin was his dismember. Was a good chat with him a bit. Yeah. So, Meg, you got the new Hexea shit on cassette already? Are you still there? I don't know, dude. Let's see if I can figure it out. Local support. End it all. Who's this one? JD, you in there? The metal band. End it all and Venodicy? I can't read it. I can't read it, sir. Ah, so sorry. Maybe one of y'all know who it is. Jake, you know who that band is? Mind Eater. Oh, okay, Mind Eater. There you go. There you go, Mind Eater. Alright, let's do something different here. Let the iHod rest for a minute. I recommend some bands, so we're gonna listen to them bands. So let me find them real quick. Hopefully, I still have this here. Yeah. So this is out very fucking soon on Hell's Headbangers. The Ancient Gaping Mouth, right? Did I say it? Gaping Mouth. Hexea. New Hexea out on Hell's Headbangers really soon. New Hexea out on Hell's Headbanger really fucking soon. Here's the video. Let's check it out. The mouse is turning the wheel, I promise.
My willing not to play.
All right, there you go. That's some new Hexea out on Hell's Headbangers. Hell, they're already shipping them apparently, so get you an order. Get your order in. It's probably going to show up next week sometime. Yeah, dude. Tacos for the win, JD. Yeah, you can't go wrong with tacos. If someone makes a bad taco, they're fucking idiots, because tacos should always be good. Put a little taco sauce on that some bitch and you got a good taco regardless. I didn't say great, but good. Alright, now let me look for something else. What do I got? Let me see. No. Video file. I know I played this a million times, but since we're showcasing bands and such, let's check this out. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. That's a goddamn lie. Let me see. Oh. This is my band, Pius Levis. This will be on the new one. Okay, Nickelblade Saturday. Thank you. So Nickelblade Saturday in the Valley. Then JD is playing an Annihilator as well. And he'll be in Corpus Saturday too. All type of shit, man. It's the month of shows, let me tell you. Here we go. This is some Pius Levis, Sepulchral Summoning. It'll be on our next album, whenever that comes out. We're working on it, damn it. I promise you, the video is going to pop up any minute now. There you go. Sepulchral Summoning, Pius Levis. Yes, sir. I know. We're saying we've been working on this album. We are. There's a lot of shit keeps coming up. Like playing shows like this one. Coming up here in San Antonio on July 12th. Absu. Hopefully all goes well. Show goes over. Absu, Black Mariah, Antisma, Pius Levis, and Black Jackal. July 12th. Here in San Antonio at the Vibes Underground. That should be a good one. And all type of shows like going on. You got Warden Red and Houston. Or with Lord Humongous and fucking Wolf Skull Infuriator. That's on Sunday. No, god damn it, Sunday. What the fuck? It's on Friday. Friday! And then it's coming here to town on Saturday. Almost the same lineup. Lord Humongous, Mordant Red, Infuriator, Spectral Omen, Chaotic End, who isn't on this particular flyer. That's Saturday. at the Odef Cafe here in San Antonio. Hopefully people show up. Don't be a wuss, don't be a puss, San Antonio. Fraser goes to more shows than some of y'all. I don't even go to shows too. But I'm old. No, show's not over, Megan. Thanks for that super chat earlier. Much appreciated. Thank you very much, friend. Sounds like a wicked weekend. Yeah, dude, there's like fucking shit everywhere. Den Valley, you got Necroblade, you got Annihilator and Corpus. Jesus. And more shows are getting announced. Insecticide's coming into San Antonio in later in July. I'll get the flyer up for that soon. I'm gonna have Sherman and the crew on the show, hopefully. And then what else? Of course, you got DTF. That's just like massive, so that's always gonna be cool. Okay, now we gotta find some ETD. Showcasing some Texas metal here. Where's my ETD stuff? Where's my ETD? Not ED. Don't need that. See, I know I got a video in here somewhere. This is gonna take a minute. Come on. Come on. ETD. 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 They played here last weekend too. That was fucking great. Should have went. If you did go, you know what I'm talking about. Fucking ruled. There's some ETD. You know what? Fuck this. I'll just show the live shit from the show. How's that sound? Check out some live ETD. Give me a second to pull this up. Boo 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 boo. Do 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 do. It's coming through. It's coming through. Here we go. Let me get this ready for you guys. This was ETD from here in town. Let me get it queued up. Hold on now. Hold your horses. This was from June 7th, just 2 weeks ago? Yeah, last Saturday. And we got shirts left over for this show too. Anybody wants to get a flyer shirt? They fucking rule. This was the flyer, one of them. $10 plus shipping. Contact necromikeb@gmail.com. This was the flyer for that show. Fucking ruled. Get you one of those. Alright, here we go. Some live ETD from San Antonio a couple weekends ago. So
How about pious leaders? God damn! Fucking sucks following him.
I don't know. He's tired. Put down.
Wait!
No, miss.
Way faster.
Come along. Hey, FP comes from the home of the mosquitoes. It's here to suck our blood.
It's called Riders of Delusion. It's all those bands that ask for ridiculous shit on their riders.
Fuck Emperor! Fuck you! You made one great
Bucking up here. But anyway, there you go. That was ETD live. And no, there were more than 2 people in the crowd. Everybody was scared to go to the front of the stage. Oh yeah, that's a hassle. Oh well, I guess these are the problems to have, you know. These are the problems to have. Now I'm gonna be a little pat myself on the shoulder and show some live Pius Leafus, where there was actually 5 people in the crowd. Nah. We played first, man. We played first. This is from Jake's video. Let me find it. Yeah, I'm playing my band on my show. Good luck. I don't care. Criticize it all you want. It's my show, man. I can do what I want. It's my hot body. I do what I want. Remember that fucking South Park? Fucking classic. Do 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 do. Come on, fucker. Full screen. Catch up. This one's called Bloodified Savior. Is it cool to wear your band's shirt out on your show? Yo, yeah, totally. Hey, I'll wear my band shirt on stage too. I don't give a fuck. I didn't sign no contracts. I shall not wear my band shirt on stage. That's fucking nerd shit. Slayer did it. They're like one of the best bands fucking ever walked the earth. Good enough for Slayer? It's good enough for me. Alright. That's another new one. But aren't they all? There you go. Uh-oh, someone's mad. Wants some food. You got 2 hours to go. It's not dinner time yet. He's like, I don't give a fuck. Feed me. Fucking cat. He eats all day. He acts like he's starving. So, like, if you dug all that, check out all those bands in that block. That was Hexea, Pius Levis, ETD, which stands for ETDK, or whatever you want it to stand for. But good shit. If you want to wear a shirt of all those bands, well, look at this. Look at this. We got a shirt right there of the show. $10. Who gives out shirts for $10 anymore? Like, only punk bands. Hear him, he's mad. 10 plus shipping while supplies last. Contact NecroMikeB at Gmail. I'll let him know, dude, that you sent the thing without subject to. I'm pretty sure he'll get it, though. He just know he's working right now. These are his work hours. Do. All right, back to the iHod. We'll be wrapping this up soon. See what's left. Thanks for everyone. I expect such a big fucking turnout for today's show. 53 people checking it out. Thanks. Thanks to anyone who shared the stream out, too. That always helps. Cool that you did that. Necron appreciates it. We shouldn't have to tell you these things. But, awesome. Thank you. All right, here we go. Music.
Fast
That right there might be my favorite Disaster release, the Stormbringer EP. It's fucking good, man. Alright. I almost been on here for fucking 3 hours. Son of a bitch. I'm gonna play one more song. Excuse me. I'm doing vocals for a black metal project there. One more song and I'm out of here. I gotta eat some fucking lunch, man. I want to thank everyone for tuning in and checking out the show. Anyone who drops some cash my way, that's always appreciated. Pays for the StreamYard bill. That shit's been going up. Super chats have been going down. Oh, welcome to the world we live in now. Everything gets more expensive and you get less money. Woo! Sounds fantastic. Alright, one more jam. Oh shit. Vasily, all the way from Germany. Dude, I'm getting ready to sign off. I've been on for 3 fucking hours, but cool to see you drop by. 3 hours, 3 hour tour. Yeah, exactly. 3 hour tour at Gilligan over here. Just subscribe, dude. There's never really like, unless I got like a show planned for like an interview or, you know, something like that. Just keep your subscription and alerts on and check it out. One more jam here. Who's next? Last song of the day. What's up, Miguel? Yeah, sorry, it's shutting down. I have to eat. Late.
light without dark.